So later on that night, I log into Facebook, and all I see is the girl that I caught feelings for, booty butt naked on my timeline, talking about some, yo, if you see this girl, run away from her immediately.
She say it be hurting, hit her cervix, I'm damaged. Had her on her back, I made her tap like she's a rascal. She was getting cracked and kept you back, nigga, you mad at her. As soon as I crack, I sent her back like get your cabbage. Please don't smoke your pack, that shit is whack, it smell like ass in here. If you want legit, holla at sis, she got that bag in here. If you get a whiff and get a sniff, it smell like gas in there. If you want a zip, come
Familia, a story time from the kid that's is coming your way. All right, now today, I am about to be talking about the time in which I caught feelings for the neighborhood thought. Let's go ahead and get into the video. Alright man, so let's go ahead, rewind diddly on all the way back to my freshman year of high school. Now the summers during this time was extremely lit like a blick because I will always spend time with my cousin. And how my cousin neighborhood was, everybody was locked in like a combination lock. Everybody knew each other. And luckily for me, your boy got his clout up in this neighborhood. Right hand on the bi-diddly-eyable, half of the female population in that area had a thing for your boy. So they already knew who I was. So it was one summer day I had my mom drop me off over my cousin's house. Now, as I'm looking out of the window, the park was on the left-hand side. The park was slapping like a pimp. I swore that a chiropractor was needed on site because I was just breaking necks left to right. They like, oh crap, that's such and such cousin. And you know I had to humbly say, what's up, what's good, what's going on? But unfortunately, none of these shorties sparked my interest. So I just went to the basketball court and I started hooping. Now, as soon as I was about to Kobe MJ fade away, shoot the ball, I'm like, hold on, y'all. I saw this nice brown skin caramel tatted up thing in my peripheral vision. I'm like, hold on. Forget basketball right now. I broke something. I didn't know shorty was a thought at first. Looks can be deceiving because she was actually just sitting over there reading. So my super duper cool, smooth, suave ass walked over there, closed the book, wrapped my arm around the shorty. I'm like, how you doing, baby? What's going on? She like, hey, how you doing? I'm like, I'm doing even better since I met you, my baby. What's your name? She like, my name Blase Blah. I'm like, okay, my name Nigel. What's the deal? Funny thing is, shorty stopped me in my tracks. She like, never mind, I'm not about to talk to you because I heard about you. I'm like, shorty, what you talking about? I'm playing it off crazy to shorty knowing damn well I got the hose like a fire truck. I'm like, shorty, ain't nobody stunting these girls. You see I'm talking to you. What's the deal? Like a deck of cards, baby. So anyway, we got to talking. She got to telling me her interests. And then she told me what grade she was in. Now, I started sweating bullets because I was young. You know what I'm saying? She was much older than me. So I'm sweating. My heart is beating. I'm like, yo, shorty is about to stop talking to me after I told her this. So I just sucked it up like a vacuum and I just told shorty my age. Come to my surprise, shorty didn't care. She didn't give a damn. I'm like, oh yeah, shorty ready to catch a case, most definitely. Let's get into it. So after we got done talking, shorty picked up a basketball and started to dribble like Kyrie, talking about some, y'all don't want to see me, what's good with you? Now don't get me wrong, I don't give a damn if shorty is fine. This girl hoop like LeBron, and I am prepared to send her flying. Not in my house. Goodbye! So shorty hit me with a weak layup and I knocked that out of there. So it was my turn. I oop-juke shorty, I crossed her and hit her with a fillet. So in this possession, shorty was just getting like a little bit more freaky. She turned around and she started backing the ass up on me and she started dribbling real slow. My Kizak said, hello, what's going on? I didn't expect to be out today. Hey, who are you? And she had the biggest baby feeders that I have ever seen in my life. I don't know what was bouncing more, the ball or them tatas. Now, as the game came to a conclusion, my eyes are glued on shorty baby feeders. I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, baby, let's go home and take a shower now. She gave me a hug. Then that's when I felt them soft, succulent baby feeders just press and melt against my chest. I'm like, oh, I want them in my mouth so bad. That's when she told me, like, Nigel, I was wrong about you. I thought you was gonna be a little thought, high ironic. But she like, I thought you was gonna be a little thought, but you real cool. I'm feeling your vibe. Are you gonna be here tomorrow? Because I gotta go right now. I gotta go help my mom with some stuff. I'm like, I wasn't planning on being here, but if you want me to be here, then I'm gonna go ahead and be here. That's when I tried to slide in, like, hold on, wait, baby, before you go, let me get your number real quick. She like, you can't have my number, but you can get my Facebook. I'm like, but I thought about it like this. Chico, calm down, because it starts with Facebook. It starts with an inbox. Then it starts with the number. Then it starts with her address number. And then I get a lot of face. She got. Then that's when I'm in that kitty cat. 1 inch of shaft, yank it out. 2 inches of shaft, yank it out. 3 inches of shaft. Yank it out. Go back to that head.
Oh God, I feel that head fizzing.
Yank it out, 7 inches of shaft. Next thing you know, sweet home, like bam, bam, diddly-yammer. The whole 8 inches is in there. As soon as I got home, I hit Shorty up on Facebook. I'm like, hey, what's the deal? What's going on with you? She was like, hey, boo. So I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, Shorty want me to put her on her back, put her legs behind her head, and lock them like a pretzel and just dip in and out until I yank it out and explode my baby batter all on her baby feeders. So the next day comes, I dress a little bit more comfortable, if you know what I mean. I put on my fresh white tee that hugs my arms so she can see these guns. I put on my gray shorts so she can see the outline of my kizak, just to let her know what she working with. Well, I'm not even gonna cap. During this time, I was working with about 4.5 inches. So my mom's dropped me off at the park and Shorty is right there just bouncing the basketball. Now the closer that I approach, the more that my kizak is beginning to poke. Now Shorty had on some leggings. Now her booty really wasn't nothing to brag about. She had a nice little slice of pound cake, but it wasn't nothing too big. But them baby feeders was the attention getter. Now this is how I knew Shorty wanted me in her wet meaty temple so bad. Shorty is posting up from the 3-point line. Why are you posting up from the 3-point line? You not on the inside. You want me to be in the inside. You just want to throw that little pound cake at me. But guess what? She gonna throw that back. I'ma catch it. So I purposely reach around and I grab her baby feeders. Shorty go say some, oop, that's not the ball. That's gonna get you in trouble. Stop playing with me. I'm like, let's get in trouble then. Shorty, what's good? So Shorty shake me off and then that's when she fillet. Now no cap. As I'm about to get ready to dribble the ball, Shorty grabbed my other balls, and I'm not talking about the one that go inside the hoop. Nope, she grabbed them shaft bags. At that point, I just threw the ball like, let's go to your crib right now. She like, we can't do that. My parents home. We sitting on the bench, and Shorty is sitting on my lap. You know what I'm saying? At this point, Shorty is just rubbing her hands through my waves. She loving that. She riding the wave. She want a piece of me, right? And all of a sudden, Shorty started licking and she started kissing on my neck, trying to give me some hickeys. I'm just sitting in the chair like this. And then as I'm getting my neck sucked on, a group of dudes walk past and they start laughing. One of the dudes like, uh-oh, he gonna have a kizak on his neck. I suggest he get that checked out. He gonna have a rash. So I look at her like, what is these dudes talking about? She like, don't even pay attention to them. And she just still just kissing on my neck, just giving me a hickey. So in the midst of her giving me a hickey, she started getting all touchy-feely and she started grabbing on my willy. Put her hands in my pants and she got a good grip on it. That's when she ended up kissing on my neck while guitar necking my shaft. She went to the very tip, then that's when she slid all the way down, revealing that head. That's when her palms lightly landed on my shaft bags. Now, Shorty's hands was so soft, it felt like a Tempur-Pedic mattress around my kizak. All of a sudden, baby batter was just overlapping the palm of her hand. This how I knew she was a thought YouTube, cause she clinked it up like a good girl. That's when she finally ended up giving me the number. That's when my cousin came outside and was like, yo, what you doing over here? I'm like, oh man, I was just in the neighborhood. I was just talking to old girl. She was like, what old girl is you talking about? I'm like, Shorty with all of the tattoos. She was like, boom, boom, boom. I'm like, yeah, boom, boom, boom. She was like, cuz, don't mess with her. She's a thought. I had that idea instilled in the back of my brain because I was kind of skeptical when them group of dudes ended up walking past while Shorty was suck diddly yucking on my neck. So anyway, when I go home and I hit her up, I'm like, yo, I don't know what's going on, but a bunch of people in that neighborhood is calling you a thought. She like, nah, you don't listen to them. I'm not a thought. They don't know me. They just mad that they couldn't get it and I want to give it to you. I'm like, wait, you want to give it to me? She like, yeah, I want to give it to you. I can imagine it clear as day. Just hitting her from the back as I swoop up my right and my left hand and just grip on them baby feeders. I twirl her around, I grab her by the back of her head, and I bust in her mouth like Pop Rocks and leave my sons on her tongue, goo goo gaga. So later on that night, I log into Facebook. And all I see is the girl that I caught feelings for, booty butt naked on my timeline talking about some, yo, if you see this girl, run away from her immediately. I never cried so hard a day in my life. Alright y'all, that is the end of this video. If you like it, please like, please comment, please share. And have you ever caught feelings for a thought before? Ah, bitter! Go!